At the close of the 13th century, Scotland was in a war for independence. Its nobles fought Longshanks, the King of England, for Scotland's crown, but they also fought each other. Yet there was one man who was solely devoted to Scottish freedom. His name was William Wallace. Wallace fought battles such as the infamous Battle of Stirling and was valiantly victorious against the British. Nonetheless, he was eventually declared a traitor and was tortured and executed to set an example. His head was placed on London Bridge, and his arms and legs were sent to the four corners of England as a warning to the Scots. The warning failed. In 1314, 9 years after Wallace's sacrifice, Robert the Bruce and his army defeated the English in the fields of Bannockburn. They upheld Wallace's legacy and won their freedom.
Merci, William. Merci. Jesus, mercy.
The prisoner wishes to say a word.
Well, the class of 2009 has definitely left a legacy that's very strong and powerful. I mean, we have the state championship in football, you have excellence in the performing arts and literary.
I think the class of 2009 has left a huge legacy, and I think in three areas. I think, first of all, in sports, your state championships and your contentions have been admired, and it was not expected that y'all would go all the way to state, much less win it. And so in athletics, I think in academia, we have one of the brightest classes that Deerfield has ever graduated, from a valedictorian all the way down. And I also think, thirdly, diversity. Probably the most diverse group of students, and yet at the same time, I've not seen a class as unified as this one. So despite your diversity, all of you have maintained friendships with people from all stripes. Those who are more academically inclined seem to get along with the athletes, and vice versa, in a way that, and then all the other, I guess for lack of a better word, cliques, seem to all get along better than any class I've ever seen. So.
But hasn't this class simply been a band of miscreants and rebels unified to agitate as many authority figures as possible?
You also have that legacy of we're kind of troublemakers, but that's been greatly overshadowed by all the great accomplishments we've had, including a star student, and a student going to Harvard, and it's just amazing how diverse our class's legacy is.
This whole year I've been eating my words that I gave to you guys your freshman year that you were the worst class the school had ever seen. I think you're one of the best now, and so I'm really happy that you're proving me wrong.
So what exactly has the class of '09 done to earn their reputation, alter it over time, and leave a lasting memory of traditions?
Well, we've started many traditions here at Deerfield. In the 4 years we've been here, we've started dressing up on Thursday nights for football practice, and most of our traditions actually revolve around athletic activities and events such as baseball and basketball games and stuff like that. We've started a clap before the basketball team runs out, and we've dressed up on Fridays in shirt and tie on game days, just looking all fresh. And well, on I think 2 years ago, or for the last 2 years, we've dressed up as nerds and cowboys and Indians, and Clack and Tommy actually had a mohawk, and got in a little trouble for that, but we got a few kicks and giggles out of it. It's just we've left our mark pretty well here, and we're just real unified, and we come together. We have a sense of togetherness, and we've gone from villains and rebels from our freshman year and being the worst class ever to being actually quite memorable.
They're toe-to-toe. The Russian towers above the American. It's a true case of David and Goliath here. It's unbelievable, the condition of both men, but the Russian champion...
I must break you.
To have an impact, one must struggle. It is inevitable. There will always be a fight to be had. To leave a legacy is to be inspiring, and to be inspiring is to bring about change.
He's cut! He's cut! Russian's cut, and it's a bad cut! And now it's Rocky Balboa coming after Ivan Drago! He grabs Rocky Balboa by the throat, Balboa picking up the Russian and throws him to the ground like a wrestler. It's a gutter war, no holds barred in Moscow. Rocky may be on the receiving end so far, but he's here to fight. This is shaping up to be a personal war, and right now, it's anybody's boxing match.